Hello, users. Welcome back. I am once again joined by Mad Sandy 99 and Umbrella Corps 267, and we are here on the Consulting Detective Network with more of 2064 read-only memories, and I said that in one shot. I'm looking at my notes here. We are playing as Sammy, and we have met Turing, a spear-headed robot that is potentially actually sentient. He believes he is. We believe he is. But his creator and our friend Hayden has gone missing. Last time, we broke a bunch of laws.
Committed some crimes.
We pissed off our friend.
Yep. Sounds about right.
We de-pissed off the cop that is also gene spliced and got rid of a bunch of bigots. We broke a weather robot.
No, I thought she was a lawyer.
The gene splice person was a lawyer.
Yeah,
that's what I said.
I think they were a lawyer.
Yeah, she's a lawyer. That's what I said. That's Jess. We've met an older dude that was just sitting in the room next to us after we woke up from being knocked out. Named Fairlight? Fairlight, yes.
Yes.
Who's a former CEO. He worked with Hayden on the previous AI, or at least saw Hayden do the work. We met Decker, an oddly named person that is Fairlight's assistant in some way, probably his hired muscle or something. We had to go through a large mini game of eventually not arresting some punks. They were literally just called punks.
Oh my god, what was the guy's name? It was really funny. It was I
can't remember. Oh, it was
Starfucker?
Yeah, Starfucker. Yep.
Sorry.
You're fine. I'm just remembering,
I know.
Oh boy. And they had broken into Hayden's apartment and spray painted the place.
Yes.
They are not related to his kidnapping. And then they gave us back his data cache. And then we went to somewhere deep downtown, I think. And that's where we stopped. I think that's everything.
Yes.
All right, well,
I think so.
Let me switch the game. Apologies, folks. I do not want Sammy or Brad to have to do anything with it, but I also cannot remove the fan sound that you're hearing in the background.
Sorry.
Nope.
Check this out.
Nope.
Haha.
I would rather you not die. I'm just gonna throw that out there.
It'll start cooling off. It's getting darker.
Yeah. All right.
Good for you. It is pitch black out, and it is still near 100 degrees.
Oh
What?
gosh. God bless you.
It'll be fine.
All right.
Or it won't.
You know, right after we found Hayden's apartment in such disarray, I started looking into graffiti and street art more thoroughly.
Okay.
I have never much considered doing any of it myself, but it seems like an interesting avenue to pursue once I move beyond abstract expressionism.
Oh, that's right. Turing likes painting.
The simpler tags, visual shoutings of identity and existence. They exhibit a feeling I can sympathize with, but it's these larger pieces, riots of color and chaos, that really interest me. Petty vandalism is beneath me, but there are other avenues for the practice.
Turing, petty vandalism may be beneath you, but we've committed some other more serious crimes, like breaking into my apartment.
Well, also stealing a cop's ID. Breaking into Turing. Well, I guess technically Turing lived there, so maybe it doesn't really count as breaking into Hayden's apartment. Oh, but faking our identity to the cop guard.
Oh yeah, hardcore. Hardcore.
For example, did you know that Los Angeles in the mid-2030s...
Turing only does felonies, not petty crime.
That's beneath him, after all.
Oh god.
It was chaos of the highest degree for a while, but now the place is truly remarkable. Perhaps I will visit once this is all done with.
Huh. That graffiti is actually the symbol of gonzo journalism.
Ah, I hadn't even noticed. Do you have much experience with gonzo journalism yourself? Reporting after or during direct participation?
I reviewed some headphones.
Writing on this experience. Whatever you produce would be the very definition of it. You're too close to be objective now, and you're a key subject in this event. It doesn't seem to be your usual style, but you couldn't go another route at this point, and you're in the clear as you didn't instigate the situation. I've never had much interest in the practice, but spending so much time around you has taught me to look at events in a different light. Perhaps only because I can verify your personal experiences as fact. Sorry, I'm rambling again, aren't I? And we're on a schedule. I don't even want to think about this.
You're fine, Turing. Don't worry about it.
Don't find Hayden.
We'll find him. We'll find him.
What if we do? My memory processors are shot from the stress of the past day. It's already taken a toll on me. But never mind. Let's find that access node.
Yes, and then we have to hack our way into it.
Let's find Hayden.
Hello.
Hello.
Ooh. Gotta keep that generator cool, or else you'll know it'll break. Oh, sorry. This pipe is doing what all good pipes do. It's piping out that energy. Got him. Litter. Standard plastic bag level litter.
Bits received.
I might have just been talking a lot without anybody hearing me.
Oh no!
Everybody please go follow Tolk. He's a very cool VTuber friend. If you were watching the captions, you would have seen all that. If you're not watching the captions, I'm sorry. I was muting because I was eating Danish.
What? What kind of Danish?
Apple, cinnamon, and cheese.
Ooh.
Hey, noob. Oh, thank you for the bits.
Apartment door.
I like that I'm allowed to talk.
Building. That's not the access node.
You are allowed to speak.
Okay. So let's, I don't think there's much else to do. Beautiful turbo generator out here. Just generating energy. Wonder what's using all this extra power. Let's, go to the access node. Talk to the door.
This is the door to the access node that Tomcat told us about. We need to use the buzzer to get inside.
Okay, let's, use that door.
Lock AN-19 security.
Oh god.
Hello?
Yes, can I help you?
Oh shit.
Uh-oh.
Oh dear.
Okay. So we could be a parallax technician. I have no idea what those wait. Hold on. I may just be totally having a random memory just popped into my brain. But didn't somebody give us numbers? Am I crazy? I may be.
I don't remember.
I don't remember either. But I swear to God, maybe somebody gave us
Maybe
numbers.
1249.
What numbers did they give you?
No, sorry.
Oh shit.
Were they human and what did they do?
We're friends of Jess. We could also say Jess. Cause I think Tomcat wanted us to hack into this, right? I don't know. I feel like maybe we should be the technician. I feel like that's like the easiest, safest route.
Well, we probably don't want to give away who we're working with when we...
Yes, also true. We don't want to implicate Jess.
This would
You know
help
what?
if I actually remembered what the heck we were here to do, and I did not write that down.
No, it's okay.
We've got 3 brains and all 3 of them forgot.
I think we just have to access this access node, hack into it to do something.
Oh, crime, that's what we're doing. We're hacking in for crime.
Okay, you know what? I'm going for this is a Parallax Technician, 329B here for routine inspection.
This late at night?
Yeah, it's really hot out, dude. Sorry.
Uh-huh.
What? I said it.
Kids!
What?
What?
Kids these days.
What? Okay.
Parallax Walk, AN-19 security.
Okay, so that didn't work.
You know what? Maybe we do need to say it's Jess then, because I think I remember her saying that she had some people on the inside who could help that were working security. Doesn't that sound familiar? Or is
You
that just
know,
me?
that
I remember nothing from yesterday, much less a week ago.
What?
I only like that would work.
You know what? I'm gonna say we're friends of Jess.
I was wondering when you'd get there.
Great.
Oh, bingo!
You're at the access node on Cesar Chavez in Indiana, right?
Yes.
Sure.
That's right.
Good. Be quick. Don't touch anything. Got it? This conversation never happened. And you're on your own if you get caught out there.
What conversation?
Okay.
Find what you're looking for.
This is it. Let's go inside, and I'll call Tomcat.
Oh God.
This place doesn't look like it's had any maintenance in years.
Turn the lights on.
Systems are still functional. Oh, I forgot you can't see in darkness. Maybe
What?
that switch over there adjusts the lighting.
Thanks, Turian.
Turian, you should turn that on for me. No.
Oh
I
God.
said don't touch anything.
All right.
Oh, Tomcat is pinging us, forwarding video and audio.
Thank you, Turian.
Howdy. Y'all at the access node?
Yes. You're here.
I'm set to slice in once Turn makes physical access.
Of course, Tomcat. Just walk me through how to connect myself, and I'll give you the necessary system permissions to use me as an interface.
Just patch yourself into the Lynx terminal down there, and I should be able to get started.
Connecting wirelessly to it now. Permissions granted.
Cool.
Please be careful in there.
Don't worry, doll. I'm an old hand at this. You won't notice a thing. One sec. Oh, shoot. Y'all have a bit more to do before I can get the info we need.
Uh-oh.
This system's still running on old cassettes, and the recall slot is empty. Can't call up Hayden's info file without it.
And I
There
totally
should be
didn't
a
just make
cassette
up
on
all
the
of those
opposite
words.
side of the wall we can override.
What?
Pretty sure all that one was used for was phone monitoring. You know, from back when phone networks were separate from data networks. I swear, y'all, I just turned 22. Anyways, we need to move that cassette across the room to access the records. Figure out how to do that and hit me back up when you've done it.
Okay. Huh. Node checklist. A list of things to check to make sure that everything is running okay. Yeah, alright. Warning label. The signs warns that this area contains high voltage. Tangled wires.
Probably shouldn't touch those.
Dirty, tangled wires lay on the floor. Where are the standards? utility arm guide.
According to this poster, the data cassettes can only be moved by using the links panel to control the utility arm.
Okay.
Okay. Cassette row, cassette row. Okay, here we go. This terminal should give you access to some of the node systems. Yeah,
Only a
alright.
few.
Logging into link server Z77.gamma. Welcome to links. Okay, so let's operate the data transfer arm.
Look, if you just want me to turn off my voice modulator, I can just do that.
No.
I can't get over it. That's so cool. Oh, I see. Okay. If we close I'm assuming close manipulator is like the little
The grabby hand.
And
grab hand. Retract arm.
Hey, 6-7. How you doing?
Hello.
hello.
Extend arm. Okay. You know what? Let's close. Wah, wah. Okay. You know what? Why? Tract turn arm.
Oh my.
Oh, I think I... Okay, yeah. You got it.
Okay. And then extend arm? Okay.
Oh, you gotta be lower?
But I do see something here.
Oh, I see it now. Yeah.
New follower.
Retract arm? Yes. Okay.
Thanks for the follow. Please don't be a bot.
Okay. And
Turn
then
the arm one more time, don't you?
what?
Do you gotta turn it one more time? Or just move arm?
I don't think so. I think we can just
Well,
move it straight to
the only reason
right.
why you might make sense if you turn it one more time, it'll be pointed at the slot, right?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Oh, it's
Oh,
1 to
I
1.
guess
Okay, it's
not.
180 degrees. Yeah, you're fine. You can turn
Got
it
it.
one more time.
Okay. And then we're moving on to the right. Meow. And then
Extend.
Nice job.
we did it.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna put some more pressure on them to move the data now, and we'll see if we can't slurp it right out of this network trunk.
Please don't talk about slurping out of networks.
Slurp. It's a
Not that
slurping
someone would
time.
have noticed and decommissioned this access node when the neighborhood went to hell, but this mouse is happy to play while the cat is away.
Thanks, Tomcat. Why would they move the data?
I've been targeting one of their data centers with a botnet-driven DDoS attack, hitting every port into its network that I can find.
Jesus.
It's just a
Ain't likely
Okay.
to do much,
friendly
but tossing
competition.
A few attempts to crack the firewall, and their VIs are shitting bricks. It's standard procedure for them to move their sensitive data to a different data center in case the attacker actually gets in. Make enough noise, and it'll scare them enough into taking some defensive action, which is where we want them. The files are more vulnerable in transit.
Why is this place usable for us anyway?
Way back when I was a youngin', when I first hacked into Parallax's network, I mostly did it to make a point, yeah? They were just about to launch the MeshNet system, and I wanted to show the whole darned world that their security had more holes in it than Swiss cheese.
I
Of
mean,
course, I wasn't too shy about poking in a few more holes of my own devising while I was there. After putting in some more tricky software backdoors, I went ahead and deleted this access node off the maintenance schedule. Then I reassigned the guy who was supposed to keep an eye on it to a different location.
What?
Oops.
They were in the process of buying up a whole gaggle of these nodes in preparation to set up a private network for themselves.
Interesting.
All just to use for the MeshNet launch. Maybe a little too confident of them. Most of the software holes have been patched out as they've upgraded their network, but this whole place is just as forgotten as I left it.
All right, well, let us know when you're done.
Now y'all just hold tight. I'll be done with this lickety-split. Surveillance camera footage.
What?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Oh, my.
Oh, God.
Oh, no.
Oh, good news.
Oh, Turin.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
man.
So
I'm sure it's fine.
sorry.
Oh, he did.
What is it, Tomcat? What did you find?
He's gone, Turin.
Of course he's gone, Tomcat. That's why we're here.
No, Turing.
Shit. I mean, he's gone, Turin. Hayden is dead.
Well, that obviously isn't right, Tomcat. Why would they kill him? Can you send me the relevant files?
Oh, boy. Turing, you don't want that in your brain.
You must
Oh,
have
boy.
missed something.
I don't think you should see it, but if you're sure. Parallax, the head security cam footage from the hallway outside Hayden's apartment encrypted on their network. Just a short clip. It looks like Hayden started to struggle with a couple of big dudes when they broke through the door and one of them shot him.
Oh, my God.
I also found some chatter about it on some darknet channels. It wasn't a kidnapping. Somebody went there to murder him.
Oh, my God. So this has turned from a kidnapping to a homicide.
Well,
I mean,
I'm so damn sorry.
Oh, Turing.
Thank you for your assistance in this matter, Tomcat. I think I'll walk back to the apartment. I need some time to run some calculations about this new scenario. If you'll excuse me.
Should you follow them?
always sucks the first time you learn to cry.
Yeah. I'll catch up with you later, Tomcat.
If you say
Oh,
so.
no, you were saying that you're gonna catch up to him later.
Oh!
see ya, nerd.
I'm gonna keep digging through this data until they kick me out of the system. I'll try to find some kind of lead on why this whole thing started in the first place. Maybe I can find something out about who killed Hayden and why Parallax has a copy of the footage. It ain't much of a silver lining, but we have the answer on Hayden's fate. Maybe it's how it quits.
Oh boy.
Oh my god.
Anyway, I'll talk to you later.
Thanks, Tomcat. Appreciate you. I don't want to save after that. That's terrible.
Ah, so we can relive it again. I get it.
I'm sure it's fine.
Hey, chapter 3.
Chapter 3.
Halfway point.
Woo woo.
No, chapter B.
Oh.
Ah.
Oh, you're back.
Hi, Turing. How are you doing, buddy?
You know, Hayden was a brilliant programmer, far ahead of his time. I am a machine, and intrinsically, I do not have all the glands and visceral chemical reactions that make humans so emotional and brilliant.
Get equipped with crippling depressive memories. Honestly.
No, this is not Mega Man X. It's fine.
Oh my god.
But his code is a flawless replication of that, inside my own personality algorithms. I don't think I've ever felt this anger.
Oh no.
It fouls my processors and fills my RAM with frustrating, half-finished plans of revenge.
Uh-oh.
Terrain, let's take a little break, buddy.
He's gonna commit more
My
crimes.
motherboard burns in my casing from how little I can rest.
Murder.
Terrain, I understand the whole revenge, but you know, honestly, we're gonna be okay. Why don't we just?
I'm in pain, and I can't make it go away.
I know, buddy. It's hard.
I do not like the thoughts I'm having about the people who did this to him.
I understand. What?
It's a valid question.
I mean,
Can you turn them off?
I could. I can disable those modules.
Oh.
But if I turn off every emotion I don't want to feel, what does that make me? Would I still be me?
Oh.
If I were human, turning off my emotions would be seen as extremely unhealthy.
Bottling up is
There
bad.
is a wealth of information on MeshNet about human psychology. I just don't know how much of it applies to myself. Either way, Hayden deserves my grief. It is
Yes.
my way of honoring him. It may be the only way I can. I offer it freely.
Oh.
Did you see the jade plant?
Yeah.
It's doing well, despite the hardships it has gone through. There is a lesson there. I don't know that I can listen to it right now, but I'll try.
Oh.
Will you keep helping me?
Sure.
Need you.
Yeah, we're here,
Find
Terrain.
the bastards who killed my progenitor.
he's swearing now.
Need to finish this.
We'll figure it out,
I
Terrain.
don't know what I'll do afterwards, but I need to see
Took a
this
perfectly
through.
good robot and gave it depression.
Oh. We'll make them pay. Revenge. No, just kidding.
Justice.
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 We'll bring them to
It's me.
justice.
Come on.
Terrain.
Justice.
Justice. Yes, good. I knew you'd keep me from losing myself in this.
Yeah.
Let's
Whoever
make
did
sure
it,
they
we're gonna give 'em that
have
milk.
appropriate time to atone
Whoa.
for their crimes in prison.
Someone sent me an alert that it is Fat Fuck Friday. No, Flat Fuck Friday. Sorry, I misread what they sent me. I was very confused of what they were doing.
No, totally fine.
It's a picture of a gator that is very flat.
Oh, that one,
Now
yes.
we should keep knowledge of Hayden's death.
I was gonna say, you're listening to music?
No, absolutely not.
It
You
may
know
give
better
us
than
an
that.
edge if the people
I know, that's why I was
how much
concerned.
we've already
Yeah.
discovered.
I was gonna ask you if you're alright.
After you've had some time to rest,
Yes.
you likely need sleep, and I need some time to. I need some
Recharge.
time.
Yeah.
What's going on at the sink?
Up,
What's the red thing on the front of the sink now?
Talk to the sink. Ask it how it's doing.
up. Hep.
Outer sunset?
Good morning. I trust you slept well.
Yeah. How about you?
I had ample time to recharge my internal batteries.
There you go. That's good.
Now that we are both refreshed, I feel it wouldn't hurt to recap our progress and determine if any changes should be made based on our successes and failures. Let's talk about how things are going so far.
Oh, okay.
Since your journalistic efforts are a big part of why I originally recruited you, we can start there.
Yeah, all right.
Your inquiring mind has been a huge boost in our journey thus far. As a ROM, I can't talk to people as intently as you, so I must say I'm quite grateful for your skills in that regard. You're diligent in your day-to-day work as well, which further grounds my hope in you.
Thanks, Turing.
Beyond journalistic persistence, let's take a look at how we've performed in other responsibilities. Specifically, our choices in overcoming obstacles.
Oh, God.
Our first major hurdle proved challenging, but we made use of our surroundings and found a creative avenue. Furthermore, I am pleased with your utilization of non-violent methods.
Good.
Eliminating any excessive risk should allow us to move swiftly.
Yeah.
You have a gun.
Finally, I was quite impressed
This is also
by your
true.
ability to adapt on the fly, as they say, and perform so well when thrust into a sudden situation. Lastly, I'd like to discuss how we're getting along with our companions and allies along the way. It's important.
Huh. Okay. I wonder if this is
very
fixed or
impressed with
real.
your negotiation abilities with those kids. We
Yeah.
got a bit of cash, and they went on their way, and hopefully learned a lesson too.
That's right.
Jess is a bit of a harder read, but she did agree to help us out in a big way.
She did?
As long as her brash nature doesn't tempt you to lash out, I think things will go smoothly.
Yeah.
Detective Rivers was good to involve as well, and I can tell you enjoy having a familiar face around.
Yeah, let's not steal from her again.
Probably not. Or impersonator.
Proved to be our greatest aid, as long as we make it worth her time. No funny business.
Well, don't tell us
Excuse me.
that.
That was you.
That was you, Turing.
Tomcat seems to genuinely care for our cause, and I have no trouble with letting their expertise guide us. Out of everyone else, they seem to be easiest to get along with, too.
Yeah, Tomcat seems like they are good people.
And finally,
Yeah.
you and I must say, we have worked together better than I ever expected. I hope you feel the same.
Other than the crimes.
I feel
Yeah.
confident
Yeah.
in our combined ability, and I enjoy your company as well. Please.
Tyrion did nothing wrong. Yeah, right.
Continue our search. Unfortunately, we've just about run out of leads. Perhaps Tomcat was able to find something of use in Parallax's network while they were inside.
I'm sure they did.
I hope so, but I feel a little bad for relying on them as much as we do. Always going so far for Hayden. They must have been close.
Oh.
Oh, speaking of them, incoming call from Tomcat. For
Hello?
Video and audio.
Morning.
Morning.
Turing.
You are far more energetic than what she's ready for.
I know, right?
I'm fine, Tomcat. Thank you for your concern.
Well, okay. Just say the word if I can help out in any way. You hear?
Oh.
Of course. In fact, I was hoping you might have a lead for us to start working at. Otherwise, we're down to canvassing Hayden's address book and seeing if any of his contacts have an idea about who might have had a desire to target him. But that's just fishing in the dark.
Well, I pulled a fair amount of data from the Parallax servers before they managed to kick me out, but it'll take me a while to go through it.
Okay.
A lot of it's unrelated. TPS reports,
Yep.
maintenance logs. Juicy meat for other corporations, but about as useful as dirt to us.
Womp womp.
It'll take me a while to decrypt all of Hayden's files, but maybe we'll find something there. So, no, I don't have as much as a whiff of a trail on who's behind this. Though, I recently got a strange request from a friend of a friend.
Oh?
Someone's been messing with the articles of a news organization named Augmented Eye.
Okay.
It seems like the network security head there is asking around for cybercrackers to help figure out how their reports are getting changed. The original files on their servers are untouched. In their system, everything looks peachy keen. But when you view the site from the outside of the network, things are changed up. A word here, phrase there. It's subtle, but often has a big impact on the article's tone. Someone with deep access to Parallax's meshnet is changing what's being shown. I ain't sure if it's related, but maybe y'all can head down to the main KCOB offices and try talking to the gal that runs Augmented Eye. Her name is Zen.
Okay.
I ain't got the time or the desire to stick my nose that far out for a stranger, but it seems like your kind of deal.
It does seem to be a bit of a stretch. But if we have to wait for you to work on the data we've collected anyway...
Yeah, we could give it a shot.
Do it.
Alright, I'll pass the word along that you'll be in sometime today to stick your noses in. And I'll send y'all word as soon as I get anything worth hunting down.
Excellent. Thank you, Tomcat. We are grateful for your continued assistance.
No problem, Turin. Are you sure you're gonna be okay? Maybe you should take a little more time. You've been through some shit in the past few days.
A little bit.
I said I was fine. Thank you for your concern, but I am fine.
We're in the denial phase.
Up.
This is gonna go well.
I have already handled the reality of Hayden's death.
Oh,
It's
okay.
time to move on with the investigation.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to step on you. I'm just worried. So, I'm here if you need anything.
Understood. I apologize for my tone, Tomcat. We'll be in touch.
Alright, later, Turin.
Okay, we have a lead, however tenuous. I've highlighted the COS-IO Corp office building on your map.
Okay. Well, now that we have...
Also, while we were talking to Tomcat, I received an email from Dr. Fairlight.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
He's back.
Displaying.
At mail.
Greetings.
You get a
I hope
voicemail
you
from
forgive
Fairlight.
me for a voice-only message, but I'm undergoing my treatment and would not call myself presentable for a video call.
Okay.
Still, I wanted to inform you of an idea I had while looking into our mutual acquaintance's disappearance.
Okay, Fairlight.
I haven't had any luck with my contacts inside Parallax, but I was reminded of an old friend by the name of Melody Flores, who may know more about the nature of Hayden's research.
Okay.
She's the owner of Flower Cybernetics,
Hmm.
and Hayden has been known to work closely with them on projects involving the intersection of Parallax's systems and the implants that Flower designs. Melody and I are no longer on speaking terms, so I'm afraid I can't introduce you.
Oh.
But perhaps the intrigue of Hayden's little robot will get you entry into her home. I hope this lead serves you well. If you need anything else from me, I will be in and out of the hospital room where we met for the next few days. I will send word if I have any other insights or discoveries. Yours, Dr. Yannick Fairlight.
Interesting.
Very.
I had no knowledge of Hayden ever working with Flower Cybernetics, but now I'm starting to understand just how little I really knew about his research. Maybe this melody can reveal more about the purposes of my construction. Hayden must have kept my development secret for a reason. Hopefully we can talk our way in. I have highlighted Melody's home on your map.
Okay. New place to go.
Okay.
Okay,
Up.
we can now either follow
Oh.
Tomcat's lead to KCOB or Fairlight's lead to Melody's home. Up to you
Decisions.
where to go first. Tomcat's led us in the right direction so far, but Fairlight has resources and his tip might end up being more relevant. It depends on what you want our focus to be on in terms of tracking Hayden's trail. Should we follow the media or the tech? It's fitting. They're the two factors that make NeoSF so unique and wonderful. If we explore them both to the fullest, there's no way we won't be closer to the answer.
I mean, Fairlight doesn't know
Talk to
that
your
Hayden's dead, so his lead may not be helpful. I don't know. It's up to you.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
Ooh. Excuse me.
Bless you. Don't forget to talk to your plant.
Oh, don't you worry.
Don't forget to talk to the sink.
Who's a good little plant?
Looks like you're gonna be just fine after all. Bring Wilty back to outstanding health. Yay!
I talked to the sink. Bring the sink to healthy.
Hello, Sink. Did it just try to talk back?
It keeps trying to talk to you.
Turn on the sink. Running water might just make it worse. Okay.
You've lost the sink to the thing.
Is our laptop still like...
Oh yeah,
absolutely. There's
it
no
is
way it's
absolutely busted.
Oh. Sad day. All right.
I don't like the idea
Well-
of a 21x9 laptop. I think that's a bad idea.
fixed.
Okay, should we go to the KOSSIO Corp? Or go to the Flower Mansion for Melody? I don't know. I'm torn.
Yeah, that's a... Part of me leans towards flower, but...
I don't know. Like
another
it,
part of me...
it's hard to say.
Right?
Like if we go to Flower Mansion, it might help us learn more about Turing, but I don't know that it would help us find anything about Hayden. I don't know.
Yeah.
Unless it would involve the people that he might have come to be in contact with. It could be that.
Maybe.
Like if Flower had witnessed whoever he was maybe working with or had contacts with, maybe that could give us a clue as to who maybe would have wanted him dead.
Totally
Maybe.
possible.
Because otherwise the media would what? Maybe have access to recordings, but...
Didn't she say like
Maybe.
they started having weird stuff happening with her newspaper right around the same time?
I think so, yeah. Can we do both?
I think they said we can do both.
Anyway. I think
Okay.
it's gonna be both anyway. It's just where we want to go first.
Okay. You know what? Let's go to the breaking,
Don't choose wrong.
Yeah. Let's go to the KOSSIO Corp first, and we'll leave
I love
leave
cost
Melody's
headphones.
Flower Mansion. All right. Let's do it.
Here we are.
Okay.
The COS.io Corporation office building. It looks like most of the businesses on this block are a part of the same corporate coalition under COS.io.
Is that important?
Well, perhaps. At the very least, it means it's unlikely they're the ones interfering with Augmented Eye's articles. Not impossible, but unlikely.
But there could be someone inside messing with, like, an employee, like a disgruntled employee or something. How so?
Generally, the companies in a coalition don't have a whole lot of overlap. Augmented Eye is a news app focused on local tech and culture stories, with an emphasis on hybrids' rights and cybernetics issues.
Okay.
None of the other companies in the coalition cover news, so they aren't related at all, which is very much standard practice for these groups. They have nothing to gain by inviting companies with whom they compete, and thus none of them would benefit by trying to undermine Augmented Eye's credibility as a news source.
That logic is sound.
Makes sense. Maybe another news outlet?
Yes, another news organization would be the most likely culprit here.
Okay, what we got going on? I was gonna say K-Cob.
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 Welcome sign. Oh, we looked at a minimum of 100 things.
Woohoo! We are observant.
The Koss IO Corporation office building employs a pretty fancy interactive screen out front. If they can keep it outdoors, the electrical work in it must be on another level. Anything else? Let's look in the window. A thick paneled floor-to-ceiling window. Inside, there's a bunch of security guards and rows of elevators behind them. All right, you know what? Let's waltz in.
The Meshnet says Augmented Eye's SF office is run by an individual named Zin, and Tomcat confirmed she's expecting us.
Great.
Let's make sure to keep your other news outlet theory in mind, and we can follow up on it afterwards.
Okay.
All we have to do now is head up and talk to her.
Alrighty
No
then.
shenanigans this time.
What? Okay, there were no shenanigans from us, Turing. Oh, hello. IK-47. Ooh, what is this?
Interactive
Zin's
killer? No.
IK-47 Executive Series ROM, designed for office and high-level account maintenance. Cute. Better leave it. Looks to be in the middle of high-value calculation work. Okay, okay.
And they just leave it in the front lobby.
Photograph.
Look at this graph.
A picture of a... Is it taupe or toupee?
Probably toupee.
Toupee? But isn't toupee just with one E? Am I crazy? I don't know. Is an odd thing to frame. Oh, wait. That's an animal of some kind. Oh, okay. Super Familink.
Excuse me?
Yeah, that's SNES. You can say whatever you want. That's an SNES.
Oh yeah, Super Familink. This plays all the old hits like Yoinky's Peninsula, Water Rash, and Super Slug 3, Revenge of the Super Slug. That's amazing. Okay, you know what?
Where'd you get them consoles?
Hi, Zin. A sharp-dressed woman stares you down. Don't look away. Hi there, neighbor.
Oh, hello.
Hello, neighbor.
Welcome to Augmented Eye.
Hello.
You must be the journalist my network admin said would be showing up.
Yes.
Have a seat. Would you like a drink?
Sure.
Every time.
You know what? We're here on business, okay? We're here on business. Water would be
My
nice.
assistant will bring it right away. Look, I'll start off by saying I'm a little uncomfortable about bringing in another journalist to look into this.
But
Whatever you dig up, I'll have to explain to the rest of the press. but it's still better than the other options. Chances are I have another corporation scoping out my territory. If they aren't in the coalition, they'll be expecting a corporate spy, not a news hound. If they are in the coalition, it won't look good for me to send in my own reporters against my allies. Even if I do end up being right. So if I'm damned either way, I'd rather it be by the media. At least then we can fight back on a familiar battlefield. Now, what do you know about our problem here?
Someone is tampering with your articles on the mesh?
That's the long and short of it. My network admin is pulling their hair out over it. I'm not going to pretend I understand everything they say, but from what I understand, the changes to our articles aren't being made from inside our network.
Okay.
The versions on our servers are still the originals, but at some point after they hit the mesh, they get changed. I'm hoping that you can do some digging, maybe hit up your contacts and get a lead on who might be doing it.
Yeah,
Even if I have to get answers from the nightly news, it would be a big help.
Well, what kind of changes are being made?
Mostly little things. Word choice, tone of the writing, things that make the writer appear more or less extreme on a topic. So far, almost all of the edits seem to be making our articles more positive on new technologies coming out, and more critical of organizations like the Human Revolution. That's actually what tipped us off. A harsh criticism one of my writers made about the Human Revolution protests was changed to be downright vitriolic, and I had a hell of a time putting out the fires.
Huh.
My writers and readers aren't exactly fans of them, but I'd rather not pick fights with the Human Revolution if I don't have to.
Heard. Why are you so sure that this wasn't an inside job?
I guess I'm not, but my network admin assures me it's all coming from somewhere else. They told me that they tore out all of the routers that broadcast to the mesh and replaced them with fresh ones.
Okay.
All kinds of tricks involving IP addresses and DNS changes that I'm not going to even begin to claim to understand. I pay them big bucks, so I'm inclined to believe them unless you dig up something that tells me otherwise.
Do you have any idea where I should start looking?
Not really. My admin says that only someone with intimate access to Parallax's network protocols could make these kind of changes as something passes across the net. Personally, I think it's a clever hacker rather than someone inside Parallax itself. The public trust rating of Parallax makes them look like a saint among wolves, so their control over the mesh network provisions is strangling. It's trivially easy to set up ROMs to use a different OS than LIPS or a different meshnet protocol without that trust.
Yeah, alright.
Or, you know, Parallax is abusing its power to spread pro-tech propaganda. Doubtful they need to. I'm sure you'll be a good journo and bring me back the right answer.
Okay, well, that's a start.
I know tin hat conspiracies aren't an ideal start, but it's the best we can do with the info we have. Anything else I can tell you, off the record? If you want it on the record, it'll cost you your firstborn and a really good cigar.
What? Can you think of any reason why you're being targeted?
Like what? There isn't much more I can tell you about Augmented Eye, really. It's a fairly simple and straightforward operation, if I say so myself. We started off in Venezuela as a sleek current events and news organization in 2055. Almost 10 years ago now. We focus on more in-depth reporting of on-the-street happenings, on top of major news. We are one of the few good ones left. Once once folks in other cities saw the type of reporting we do, they all clamored for it. They invested in the right places, and it paid off. COS-IO Corp is happy to have us here in the OSF. It wasn't until hybrid tech started hitting the public sphere that we had to make any changes to our model. All of that said, I can't see why anyone would target us. Unless they're just trying to embroil us in a mudslinging match with the human revolution, and there are much more direct ways of making that happen.
Do you know if anyone else has articles being manipulated?
Alright, look. I wasn't going to tell you this. If it gets out, I'd have to answer some really hard questions.
Uh-oh, spill the beans.
So, you didn't hear this from me. You might want to go check out TMI Entertainment and Charlie Nova.
Oh.
That's all I'll say. And remember, you take a bite out of him with my name as your defense, I drop you fast.
What's the real reason you're bringing in an outside help? Your own journalist should be able to handle digging up some dirt on a hacker.
What? Not wanting to answer prying questions from my coalition board isn't a good enough reason? 'Cause I'd really like to avoid that. And look, you've covered culture wars, right? My journalists are good, but they're mostly good at gadget reviews, implant releases, not taking too many stills so they remember what they did at raves for the after-party reports.
Is this where we mentioned that we've only really reviewed some headsets before?
No, let her keep going. This is fun.
I was gonna say.
We're gonna sham our way to the top. Let's do this.
Investigative journalist with serious contacts, not tech personality.
Yeah, totally not.
Yep.
Yeah, that's us.
I sure can investigate circuits and audio equipment.
The fact that my network ad
This is called shamming. We're doing it
probably
good.
know the right people. Now, does that cover it? I'd like to remove my nose from your ass.
What?
Okay, that's it for now.
Okay,
I'll get back to you if I have more questions.
No, don't bother. In hindsight, I probably should have been a bit more circumspect about speaking to you. Plausible deniability and all that. I won't ask you to lie in anything you write, but do remember you got in contact with me not even second-hand, but third-hand. I certainly didn't sick you on anyone. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, or whatever. If you need anything else, have your person get with my person. Don't come here directly. Now, I'd show you the door, but you know the way. And this isn't the only fire I'm trying to put out. Good luck, and goodbye.
Well, that was more confrontational than I'd have expected, considering she was the one needing help.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She never brought you that water either.
You know what? Forget the water terrain.
We
It's
got
fine.
gypped.
Always like this.
Go back and complain. Get your Hassie
Excuse
hot.
me, where's my water?
Have
Gets
we
a
had
cup
a
thrown at
Hassie
his
in this
head.
entire playthrough?
What now?
Have we had a Hassie yet?
Yeah, I think we did, because there was a Hassie. We got it from a vending machine,
Okay.
I think.
I was gonna say, if they don't play Hassie every time you receive a Hassie, I will be very disappointed.
Okay.
Go with the first one.
She knows the game, but we didn't walk away with nothing. That's true, we do have a lead.
I will admit that I am interested in the possibility of a link back to Parallax. If all of this really is due to somebody manipulating the meshnet on the inside, it may give us the leverage we need to find out what happened to Hayden once and for all.
That's right.
That said, I will take care not to get my hopes up.
Oh, Terrain.
We should make no assumptions when investigating, lest we lead ourselves down a false path. Anyway, seems like our next step is... What the...
Uh-oh.
What?
Ma'am?
Oh my god! What?
All right then.
That's Zin!
Oh my god! What? What the hell happened?
She was defenestrated.
Yeah, it's a great use of that word.
Emergency services are already on the way, and we are severely ill-equipped to help her. We should head back to her office and see if we can determine what happened here. Perhaps we can still dispense justice.
We do have a gun.
This is how we dispense
We do have a gun.
justice,
Yes.
Shock her back to life.
Holy shit. I'm assuming I can't. Yeah, I can't talk to these people. All right. Yeah, let's go.
It
What the-
looks like the desk has been cleared off. Let's take a look around, but be careful not to disturb any evidence. The police will be here soon.
Oh, there's a shredded plant. I think at Hayden's place there was also a shredded plant too.
We should talk to it. See if it's better.
IK-47. No!
He's doing his problems.
Even a ROM like that doesn't deserve an end like this.
The flawless foliage hath fallen. Look at the desk. A swanky looking desk that curves out at the edges. Let's see if we can... It's not made of wood, but yet you can still knock on it. Thanks. Monitor.
Her personal computer is not password protected at the moment. Give me a moment to look through her files. Best to keep your fingerprints off of the keyboard.
Yep.
Yes.
Yes, please.
Most of this isn't very interesting.
Okay.
Committee reports, financials, article submissions.
Okay.
Oh, here we go.
Oh god.
According to this email between Zin and her network admin, her lead on TMI Entertainment is a little more solid than she led us to believe.
Oh?
The admin ran a web crawler looking for changes in writing styles. Some blog posts by their head anchor Charlie Nova stood out like a sore thumb.
Oh.
Apparently he's a bit pompous, if in an affable way, and his blog usually just details his day-to-day life. But ever since the human revolution has been in town, he's been smearing them with more venom than you'd expect, considering how neutral his on-air reporting has been.
Huh.
Zin seemed to think he was just complaining about the protesters fouling up traffic, and whoever is manipulating these posts spun it to make him look critical of the movement as a whole.
And how do we know that?
Just like the Augmented Eye journalist.
I think when we had asked her, there was some hint of that, but I guess he's getting more of it now.
Charlie fellow is the one we need to talk to.
All right.
My thermal sensors only detect a single set of lingering footprints, and they end almost 3 feet away from the window.
Interesting.
Considering the density of this glass, I can't imagine Zin jumped from that far and managed to throw herself through the pane without help.
Oh, yeah.
Who could have done it? I don't see any obvious marks on the floor or any other thermal hotspots.
You're saying no one else was in here?
I don't believe
It
that.
doesn't look like it.
It might be a robot.
Could be.
We should go. There isn't anything else here.
Or,
The police are almost on the scene.
Well, no, I was gonna say it could have been a cyborg, but they said that they're only military. They're not like normally around people, so maybe not.
But
Oh,
No,
hi
Lexi!
Lexi.
oh boy, we're making good friends.
I should have figured the two of you would be here. You just won't stay out of trouble no matter what I say, will you?
Look, I'm sorry, I couldn't help myself from killing her.
Definitely not the first one.
This is a total misunderstanding.
I assure you, Detective Rivers, we are merely in the wrong place at the wrong time. We had an appointment with Zin to discuss a possible lead and found her office in this state of disrepair.
Of course you did. Damn it. Fine, fine. Get the hell out of here before anyone else shows up.
Heard.
Chat about the case more when I'm not busy scraping bodies off the pavement. You hear me?
Got it.
Yes, ma'am.
Only Detective Rivers.
What?
I'll forward you a report of what we know immediately, and we can speak further at a later time.
Yeah, whatever. Get moving.
Okay, we're
The
leaving.
hell out of my crime scene.
Oh, there's all the other ones.
Probably the first one?
Why did you lie to Lexi? We could have told her about the articles.
Because it's better this way. We are chasing smoke trails. You think she would assist such an unlikely investigation?
Yeah.
You never know.
I do not need you to infer upon my motivations or highlight my duplicity.
What?
Turing?
Okay, Turing.
Detective Rivers has every bit of information that Zin gave us on that computer. Her investigation will not be hampered by our absence, whereas ours is halted if we're stuck giving answers she can just as well get from a hard drive. Literally.
What?
Has it occurred to you that whoever threw Zin out of that window could be after the same thing we are, except to silence the story rather than to get it out?
Yep.
I mean...
Yep.
We
Yeah.
have little time for fooling about.
There's
and
no
we
way
must
that
get
that
to Charlie
wasn't
Nova
an
before something
assassination.
happens to him too.
Mm-hmm.
Now, unless you have further recriminations to level at me, we must not squander the time my dishonesty bought us.
Okay,
I have
Turing.
highlighted the main Neo SF offices for TMI Entertainment on your map. Let's go.
Before we do anything. So, should we go to TMI Entertainment or should we go to...
It felt like we had a time limit, so I would say we go to TMI.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, we've saved here just in case.
I mean, it's your decision.
Oh.
Oh, we can't go the other way,
Oh,
so...
I guess. Nope. That's our option.
All right, here we go.
We're locked in, baby.
I hope some pity for me still remains, considering my recent tone, because I'm honestly not sure where we should start. I suppose we should just ask the receptionist to point us to somebody who can answer our questions.
Do you know anything about TMI Entertainment?
Honestly, you do have your own mesh access, yes?
Okay, but you broke our laptop.
Yo, that's your fault, dude. I don't have money. You keep spending all of it.
You might feel like making.
Turing.
What? Why are you...
We hardly have time for me to blather out every bit of exposition you desire when you could just go look it up on your own.
Turing?
We don't have a laptop.
I mean, technically, I think it's referring to our cell phones too. Right? It's all connected to the mesh net.
Maybe the last one?
I'm sorry, Turing.
No, I'm sorry. I'm just a bit on edge.
I get it.
Things are barely
Well, next time he
out
wants to
of our
commit crimes,
control,
we get to
and
blow
I'm
up on
taking it
him.
out on you. Forgive me. Let me pull up the information you requested.
Okay. All right, hold on. So, what can you tell me about TMI Entertainment?
TMI Entertainment is a relatively popular celebrity and gossip news conglomerate. They own OK Today.
Okay.
They did a good job transitioning from the traditional media models of television and news to the net-based model prevalent now, pioneered by their digital newspaper, OK Today's The Scanline. Some might call their programs rags, but opinion on the mesh seems more favorable than not. They stick to mostly good-natured prying and lean away from the seedier nastiness that paparazzi can get up to. As such, they have a positive relationship with many celebrities and regularly get exclusive scoops that keep their ratings up, despite their refusal to peddle in the darker side of the celebrity news circuit.
What do you know about Charlie Nova?
Charlie Nova is TMI Entertainment's most popular TV personality. He's gotten consistently high ratings for almost a decade and isn't afraid to tell you about it. The chatter on the mesh paints him as a bit arrogant, but in that loud, backslapping kind of way that a media star can get away with. He's best known for hosting Star in the Stratosphere. It's one of those talent-seeking reality programs. Apparently, when TMI can't organically discover enough celebrities, they just manufacture them. Oh, and also, according to this blog, Charlie's hair is flawless.
What?
He's going to be bald.
Got it. Hello. A hybrid receptionist bobs on her heels. She's either had a long day standing or is just fidgety. Hello.
Welcome to TMI Entertainment Incorporated.
Oh my god, her voice. I can't.
I can't tell if she has rabbit ears or something else because they're laying behind her in the big picture,
Yeah.
but they're not
They're
quite
too
rabbit when
pointed.
they're upright. It's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking the same thing.
I wonder if they would just let us speak with Charlie Nova, but I feel like we need
I don't have any good
possibly?
suggestions here.
Brad, what do you think?
I mean, they're gonna want to sell it, but that could get us in.
Yeah, I'm just thinking of a way to get us in to talk to Charlie.
Look, if we don't tell them right now, they're gonna find out anyway.
This is also true.
If we just say we need to speak to Charlie Nova, they'll say everybody wants to speak to Charlie Nova.
Yeah.
And whoever's in charge here. And then that's probably not going to go anywhere good with the top one. I feel like trying to sell pretty much what just happened is the best way to get in something, because we could also mean we can then. I think that's probably the best way to break it to her.
Okay. We have a story we're about to break and wanted to offer TMI an opportunity to comment.
Sure.
Oh, I guess I should send you to Sympathy then?
Oh?
Oh, she'd be pretty mad if someone ran something without her getting a chance to comment.
Oh my god, her voice. I can't.
Go ahead and talk to her. She's on the other side of the room.
Okay.
Don't bother the talent, though. She hates that.
News ROM. An 8 ONL news ROM putters speedily across the production floor, frantically looking for the next big scoop.
How does that even work?
A film assistant of some kind taking a break. Inactive camera. Newsroom employee. It's TMI's lead cinematographer. At least he seems like one.
You're like, how would you know that?
Hello, assistant person.
What's up? Have you been tuning into the show?
Here, let's see if we can talk.
Hey, You.
What?
Over here, now.
Whoa!
What the hell are you wearing, sir?
Those glasses are awesome, dude.
No, I wouldn't want to wear those. My lower lip would get caught on that.
My people?
What?
I thought I told Nina to cancel all my appointments for the day. I swear that girl couldn't find her ears if I taped them over her eyes. At least she makes a decent cup of coffee.
Rude.
Are you Sympathy? Nina said we should speak to you.
Yes, I am. And if you don't mind, I keep the show running here, so I'll be brief.
Okay.
What are you doing in my building?
We've been given a lead on a story that involves one of your personalities, Charlie Nova. Someone has been manipulating his articles on the meshnet and turning them into scathing attacks against the human revolution. We're trying to track the culprit, and we need to talk to Mr. Nova to hunt down further leads.
You let your ROM do all the talking for you? Must
Yes.
be one of those new interrogation modules all the fresh meat rave about.
Okay, Sympathy. Take it easy.
Of course I know someone's been modifying Charlie's articles. I'm tracking them down myself. What I want to know is why I should help you snatch the scoop out from underneath me. Super hacker twists meshnet news for personal political vendetta? The clicks basically farm themselves.
Say that to Zen.
Yeah, no, don't.
Oh, wait.
No, no.
No, I won't.
Plausible deniability.
Yes.
That's not a bad one.
I'm willing to break the story under TMI's banner. You know, get like quid pro quo. Like, hey, like I'm willing to give you some information if you're willing to do that, you
It's
know.
not like we're selling it. We're
I know.
kind of far too involved for that.
Yeah. I'm willing to break the story under TMI's banner.
I'm not hiring, kid. I admire your spirit, but I've got people putting in lots of hours on this one. You're not getting the credit because you think you have a hot lead. Plus, if you really did, you wouldn't be here begging for my scraps.
Well, we're willing to trade info with you.
We might have to say it to the last. We might have to do the
I
last
already have
one.
a pretty decent
Huh.
idea
Yep.
of where to look next. And if that doesn't pan out, I have our primary server cluster chewing through mesh posts looking for inconsistencies. I'll figure this one out on my own, without some newbie mucking things up.
Well,
I
Well
guess
then.
we're gonna have to say it.
say that to Zin.
Zin? Augmented eyes, Zin? What does Zin have to do with this?
You got defenestrated.
She's the one who gave us the
Something
lead
like
to
that.
begin with. Then someone threw her out of her office window. We figured Mr. Nova might be next, and we wanted to get to him first.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Fine, I'll let you talk to Charlie.
Okay.
If someone is trying to kill people over this, I'd rather it be out and done with as fast as possible. I mean, shit, we're an entertainment scene. Nobody should die for that. But hey, watch yourself with Charlie. He's a pompous clown, but he's my pompous clown. Keep it civil, or I'll throw your ass out and figure this out on my own. Now get on it. I need to make some calls.
Okay.
So before you start, how do we feel about a break?
Yeah.
Sure.
I'm game.
Let's do a save.
Safety save.
Just a reminder, you do have multiple slots.
That's true.
All right. If you are watching live, we're going to go a break. We'll be on the Be Right Back screen. I will unfortunately run some ads so that you don't see them while we were playing again. If you're watching the VOD, please feel free to check something else out on the channel. Other than that, be safe and be kind to one another. Bye-bye!